Welcome back, everyone. Today's adventure is we are heading up towards Chris. He ordered some matting for all the erosion control that I need to do around there. So I've got the trailer hooked up and we are heading up towards his way to a place to pick up 13 rolls of matting, and hopefully we'll be meeting up with him later in the day. So let's head out. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to get this video up. In previous videos, you've seen me do a couple of, if you want to call it, commercials for Superclean. It's really a product that I use, so they contacted me and said, would you be interested in doing like a product giveaway to a subscriber? And I said, yes, of course, and we did that. I think it was about 2 years ago. And I reached out to them again and said, you know, let's do another one. So they said okay, and because they have a couple of new products that they came out with, so I wanted to get this up. And first off, I want to show you where you can buy it. These are all the places where you can purchase them. I mean, sure, there's more than this, but these are the big ones. And if you want to pause the screen to look at this, you could see, but they've come up with a couple of new. So these are basically all the same product, just in a different format. One is foaming, one's aerosol. You can get the refill size with a spray bottle, or just buy it in the regular size. And then the wheel cleaner as well. And so I use this a lot. Actually, I use this on the skid steer, because in the first 10 hours the cylinders bleed out and they make a mess, and that really works great for just spraying it on and hosing it off. Now, of course, it's dirty because I just used it, but I do use it on that. I use it on the tractor. I'll use it on the rims on the trucks. Really good stuff. So if anybody is interested in getting some free products, they will send it out to your house. You have to live in the 48 states, so that's the only stipulation that I was told for it. So in the comments below, anybody that's interested in getting that, let me know what you're going to use it for and why you would like to have it, and we're going to pick a winner. I'll probably do a random. I'll take all the people that comment on it, and I'll put it in a random generator, and we'll come up with a winner, and Superclean will send it to you directly. So any questions on it, let me know. And if anybody has used it, let me know what you like it for. And but again, put the comments down below, and we'll get the winner, and it'll get shipped right out to you. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Here we are, all loaded up, ready to go. I'm gonna head over to Chris's house now. There is the name of the place if anybody's interested. Green Resource. Here we go.
In 800 feet, turn left.
Bed, that bucket that I had
was a nice
was like brand new. I literally think they never used it.
Well, that's the way the one that I have up there that I got off that Northwest, the one I got for yard art up there. I'm like, well, shoot, maybe I need to pack this one up there for
put this one in place and swap it.
Did you use it?
Oh yeah, I can halfway run it now. Sometimes you have good cast and sometimes you have bad cast, but it's I like it. It's fun to play around with.
But I think
it's definitely not.
If this is all you had to use for a machine, you'd be doing something else.
I'd be doing something. I don't know. I'd be better at running it, but I probably only got like 4 hours on it.
You'd be tired.
It's hot in here. You want to see it dig?
Yeah.
I know you want to watch it run. Let me get the air conditioning going real quick.
I gotta watch where I'm walking. I don't want to step on the snake or something.
I think they're long gone on you now.
The snakes are long gone? How do you know?
Because you scared them.
What's that?
I said I gotta watch where I don't want to step on a snake or something.
Oh.
With my flip-flops
Should be
on.
good on snakes. It's just the fire ants that are.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at watching out for those. But
No, the battery loose.
I want to get in the shade so I can see it better.
Okay.
I gotta get to the back. Evidently, I didn't twist it good enough. So it's the outside one.
Try that. Sounds good.
It does sound really good. So I'm going to spin this way if you want to stand like right there. It's a little flat.
I was going to say, you got to lift that up, otherwise you taking out the trees. That's a good one.
So as you can tell, I got a problem. I can't figure out how to get the boom locked, because if you get a big scoop, you see how the boom went down?
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to be able to lock it yet.
That's an important aspect.
I got a question going out for somebody to figure out how to lock it.
I think the person with the answer is probably not alive anymore.
I don't know. It's probably just something out of adjustment. She's a brute though. Yeah. It takes some hand-eye coordination.
I guess. That's what I was trying to get you on.
Yeah. Let me dump that out. Cut it off so you can hear. So right here you have your main clutch, and you pull that back, that engages all the clutches, so stuff starts working. So anytime you get out of it, I was told to knock it out, that way you don't
chance of anything. Yeah.
So first thing you do is engage that. You have a locking lever right here, you push that down and you click on both these pedals. These are the brakes. That's the brake pedal for your hoist, which is the back drum. This is what raises it. There's no lowering. As soon as you let off,
just gravity.
It's gravity. Everything's called a friction crane. Everything's held by brakes. So like right now, just to even hold the cable, if I have to lock the clutch brakes in, which is that one's the hoist and that's the drag. Drag is the front winch, is what pulls the bucket in. So to raise up, you have to let off on the pedal and then push that forward. and as soon as you get the bucket where you want it, you let off on it and hold
Push
the brake.
hold it.
And then the same with the dragger right here. You let off on the brake there and push it forward, and that pulls it in. And then once you get a scoop, you pull it back, hold the brake down, swing, and then let go. And then that's the swing. That one is to the right, and then that's to the left. That is when you're that's the steer. So it's got a lever right here. You push these down, and then that changes the swing lever. So you can't swing and track at the same time.
Oh.
So it uses the swing function. You change it over right here, and then that'd be forwards and backwards, and then that's how you turn.
Or try to turn.
Try to turn. So I figured it out. Like if you rear back and put your foot up here and like really hold it, it will turn. And then this one's to let your boom pull back on it, and it'll go up and then down. I don't know what that one does, so I'm waiting on somebody to tell me what that one does.
That almost looks like a parking brake or something with the thumb button on top of
You
it.
would think, but I have yet to be able to figure out where it does anything.
No YouTube videos on it, huh?
So there are, but the videos I watch, they don't have that.
one.
And they don't have that. So that locks his pedal down. Not sure exactly what that does, but I was hoping maybe it was the boom lock, but it's not. So. And then throttle, and then
labor intensive, isn't it?
oh yeah,
You'd be a workout by the end of the day.
and it's it's just not like little joysticks.
Yeah, you're really pulling on it. Yeah, there's
Like when
no
you
hydro.
swing, like I don't know, the swing's very hard on it. So if you notice, I have to come to a complete stop and then like rear down on it to get it to swing. Of course, the videos I watched online, he's like, toot,
Nothing. Yeah.
toot. And I'm like, well, let me tell you that this one does not do that.
You said it's 1950 something?
59.
Wow. Did you get it for fun, or you hope to put
For
it to
fun.
work? Yeah.
Because I don't have better things to waste money on.
I can't imagine bringing this to a job.
I was just wondering. Yeah.
I mean, I've spent more on this.
Local businesses.
Here's the pond you built.
Like $60 or $70, but then local businesses, but you are supposed to spend money.
All right, we are back. I gotta say, that is a pretty truck. I like it. Just figured I'd say that. So we are back. It's the next day because we got back. It was almost 10 o'clock by the time we got home. After hanging out with Chris a little bit, and we still had a 3-hour ride to get home. So, oh, and I forgot the best part of this story of why we got back at, almost 10 o'clock, quarter to 10, whatever it was. After we left Chris's house, there's not too far away from his house, there's a railroad crossing. It's like a double railroad crossing, I believe, but it's very uneven and it wasn't really marked well. And there was a trailer in front of me, a pickup truck pulling a trailer, and he went over the train track pretty fast. And as soon as he went over it, I knew what happened. I couldn't even get the GoPro out fast enough. All you saw was sparks. The trailer popped off the hitch, and he dragged it for at least a half a mile, maybe a little longer. And then it started to veer into the oncoming traffic, and then he must have noticed. I don't know how he didn't notice. But we stopped to see if I could help him get it back on. And he had a 2-inch ball for a 2 5/16 coupler, because it was all, the pin was in, everything was on. And I laugh, it's not funny, but that's what kept us to be a little bit longer. And Chris and I were just talking about a similar situation while we were there, so I had to text him and tell him that it was funny, or I should say ironic. Here is the matting. That should be enough to get me started, at least to get the worst parts shored up. And my son-in-law Kevin is going to be coming here soon for a week, and we always like to keep him busy, so I think that he's going to give me a hand with that, because that'll be a lot easier to have help with that. So that'll be a whole separate video on that. So this one, I don't know how long this one will be exactly. I wanted to show a few of the clips of Chris's drag line. It's funny, I was the first one to have one, and the first one to lose it, and then all the other guys got one, and I only have a few parts, and I find cables all the time from it. But anyway, I was anxious to get out there and see it in action, and of course, right around I think it was the same day that, well, it was yesterday, that Chris put up a video showing how he got it all greased up and using it again. He's very good on it, as you saw in the video, and we saw his pond. One of the things I want to say about his pond is that pond is much deeper than it looks like. Oh, hi, Misty. Misty, yeah, say hello. Yeah, say hello to everybody. Come on, Misty. That's Misty, my dog. Right, Misty? Yeah, you're just like a dog. You follow me everywhere. Right? Anyway, it is much deeper. I mean, it's going to be beautiful when it's full, but it's not a puddle like everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people. Whoops, a lot of people say, oh, that you know, it doesn't look very deep, or why don't you make it deeper? It's deep. So yeah, Wendy and I had a nice time hanging out with Chris. I didn't video at all. You know, not everything needs to be on YouTube. We just hang out and enjoyed our time there. So I wasn't going to video it like we're on display for everything. So we had a good time, and I figured I would just show the things that people should see. So that's enough of that. So as usual, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Here's a little bonus look. Yeah. Bear. That's one of the cats tucking. What? What? You want to say hi? Do you want? Yeah, I figured as much. And you don't see that every day. One of our sick ducks. But this is Pick a Pepper. That's about a 2-week haul out of Wendy's garden. So, not too bad. Oh, and here's another shot of the rack in action. So this is what I did. I put it up on a 4x4, which gives me good clearance for up there. I was debating on whether I would do it in the back or not, because these clamps work fine, but I think I'm going to do it. I am going to use the 4x4, just because when Wendy and I sit there and watch the sunset up on the pile, which I've showed before, I think it's going to be in our view. So the one thing I like, these are quick to take off, so I may just do that. I may leave it where it is and just use those clamps and take them off when we're doing that, and always leave the one. There's no reason to take that one off. It actually works good as a driving through the woods. You don't have any things hit your head if people are riding in that seat, so I like it.